Hello everybody, my name is Frederick Osasere Okonrai, the lead director for The Boss Motion Media. On today's setup, I'm going to be talking about what we're going to be using for this corporate shoot today. Fantastic gears, fantastic setup, and I can't wait to share this with you. So it's a corporate shoot, so let me take you along and show you what our setup looks like. So firstly, we have the first camera, FX3, rocking a 70-200 lens, and this is going to be taking the medium close-up shots. Then we have a V-mount battery so that it can take us the whole day for the entire event. It's about 4-5 hours event. So this actually will be able to take us for the whole event. So we'll just run it a USB cable Type-C to the camera. Then we have a monitor that will give us a clear view on how the whole visuals is going to look like. Then we're using a transmitter for one of the camera, the medium camera, so that we have the flexibility whenever we want to, move the camera to any kind of angles. Then right here, we have straight from the camera to our mixer, our video switcher rather. So we're also having a monitor right here. We're also rocking a V-mount battery right here with it. So this is actually using a 24-105. I can't overemphasize the importance of 24-105. Most people see it as a kit lens, but me personally, I see it as a powerful lens. Reason that be is that it's f4, so it's going to show all your visuals stack sharp, especially when you are dealing with crowd. My guys, it's not all the time you're using 24-70 for corporate shoots. Especially when you're dealing with crowd, you don't really necessarily need the whole depth of field. Sometimes you need it to be stack sharp. So without boring you with that, let's move to the next camera right here. Okay, also this is also an FX3, so FX3 camera rocking a 24-105, and it's running a straight HDMI cable directly to the video switcher. But the next one is the gimbal. This is going to be roving. So the 24-105, sorry I'm going back and forth, is going to be taking more of the wide shots, medium close-up shots, but more of the wide shot just to establish the whole entire space. So let's come here. This is going to be rocking a 50mm lens, but for now it's rocking a wide angle lens because we're trying to take some setup shots on how the whole event architecture looks like. So we're using it on a gimbal RS4. Also it's going to be on a transmitter, as you're seeing it right here. Then it's going to, the camera here is an Sony A7 IV. So it's a fantastic camera too. You can easily, blend it with the FX3 in post and even while mixing. So you just need to calibrate it and have a nice visual to, to showcase. So let's come to the control room. This is where everything is happening. But before then, let me take you down the hall. So right here, guys, we have 10 feet wide, 6.5 feet by height. So this is our LED screen that is going to be displaying maybe the guests and flyers or some important notable moments which our clients will be needing us to showcase on this big screen. Why this screen right here will assist the speaker, so the speaker doesn't really need to be turning back to look at the screen. Rather, it will use this as its reference monitor for its PowerPoint, and this also can be used for the PowerPoint, but this can be used as a reference monitor so that anything that is happening in terms of presentation and all of that, it doesn't need to look back, so it can just look straight to this. Then this right here is for the timer. So we actually added the timer setup to this so that the speaker can also monitor how many minutes or how many hours is going to be speaking, which is a nice way to really arrange your setup without cursing or raising flag at the back. Timer 1 minute. It looks very professional, right? So let me take you back to the table. Yeah, guys, we are back to the control. Forget about how this whole place is looking rowdy, but because of the whole setup and all of that, that's why it's looking like this. So these are the 3 cameras, 1, 2, 3, and this is coming from the system where we're going to be using to showcase slides, PowerPoints, and all. Then this system right here is the one controlling the timer, so we'll be able to manage the time. And this is going to be used as our body device. As usual, you already know I'm a fan of YOLO Live or YOLO Box. It enables us to bond it and stream online. So let's come here. So right here we have the video switcher. We're using 4 input HDMI, and we're using the SDI to send to the big screen, and we're using the other blue HDMI output to send to the small monitor or the TV for the speaker to see his or her PowerPoints. So then we're running sound from the DJ or the audio engineer straight to the Zoom H6 to get our clean audio. Then we're also kind of running more like an hybrid kind of setup. So in case we have any visuals that we need to play with sound, so we're also using the system for that. So this system is taking out the audio to the sound department. So right here, that's our setup for this corporate event. So until the next one, I'm going to show you. Bye for now.